Hello and welcome to today's session. Um, Today I'm just going to do a very simple, very basic, just leave you feeling nice and relaxed session um, because I think that's what we all need at times. And certainly, to be honest, I did a lot of travelling yesterday and I know that that's what I personally need. So, without any more ado, I would like to invite you to get yourself into your space where you're going to work through the move set that we're going to do. And then at the end of the move set, as ever, I will invite you to get into a comfortable space, sitting or lying, for a mindfulness meditation. That mindfulness meditation will begin and end with the sound of a singing bowl. So I'm going to move away from the camera and get into my space so that you can see and follow the moves that I make. So first of all, just stand quite naturally with your feet together. And I'd like to invite you to bow in. So bring your left hand across your body with the palm up, right hand palm down. Bow from the waist, keeping your eyes lowered in love and trust. As you breathe in, just rise up. Just let your hands float down by your side. During the set, I want you to do your best to make all your movements really calm and really flowing. So, get yourself into a good fair stance. That is feet hips width apart, and I was reminded yesterday I tend to have my feet a bit too far apart. Get your back nice and straight, get your neck nice and straight. Get your chin parallel with the floor, your shoulders relaxed. Let your hands hang gently by your sides. Let your knees relax just a bit. And if you want to, just gently engage those core abdominal muscles with a gentle twist. And for a moment, just breathe. Check that your weight is evenly distributed across your feet. Just for a moment, think about the crown of your head, just up there. And try to get that pointing up at the sky. Use your breath, tune into your body, and get a sense of what it's prepared to do for you today. And always remember, it's not about doing the moves picture perfect or doing them to the absolute maximum. It's about doing what works for you. And sometimes when you do this, you're going to be really flexible and you're going to get a lot of movement. Other times, you may not get much movement at all because that's all your body is prepared to do. Well, do you know that's fine? You can even realise that as you start doing the move, you gradually loosen up so you can get greater movement. But remember, it's all about doing what's right for you. And if you're sitting rather than standing, the same thing applies. Just get yourself in the best position possible for you. And I'd like you to close your eyes and imagine yourself in that beautiful glass cave. And as you breathe, just slowly imagine that rib cage floating down, floor by floor by floor. Maybe only half a floor, if that's all you feel comfortable doing. Just gradually let that rib cage float down until it gets to the ground or as close to the ground as you're comfortable with. And just breathe. Try to feel your whole body responding with each breath. Turn your hands so that you're standing with your palms facing back, but still nice and loose. And as you breathe in, slowly feel your arms move in response to your breath. And as you breathe out, they sink down. And your own breath and your own rhythm. And only move your arms as far as you're really happy with. If all your arms want to do is this very gentle movement that's happening to me now, that's perfect. If you're really flexible and your arms are quite happy to float up higher as I'm doing now, again, that's perfect. Just do what seems right to you. Just breathe and move. Breathe and move. And then do two more with this move. Your own time, your own breath. So last time for this move, breathe in, your arms float up. Breathe out and they sink down. And then just let everything sink down, relax and let go. Just check that you're still standing in a good position, that you're happy and comfortable in that position. Maybe wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. But do try to make sure that your hands and your fingers, that your hands are nice and loose and relaxed but extended, with your fingers pointing down at the floor. And then we'll go into the next move. So as you breathe in, let your hands float up. Then turn your palms in with the fingers pointing towards each other. Then as you breathe out, they come back together and let your hands float down. As you breathe in, try to feel an expansion in your back that pulls your arms gently apart. Again, try to make the movement a response to your breath. You feel your arms float up and spread out. You breathe out and float back in and back down. And then the last time for this move. Breathe out, and the hands just gently float down. At the bottom, just relax and let go. Now, would you excuse me for a moment because I think I might have a technical problem? No, it's just me being paranoid. I just couldn't quite see the red light on the camera. So apologies for that. So, relax, let go. Again, let your hands sink down. So your fingers are pointing loosely towards the floor. And then with your next in-breath, I want you to imagine that you end up holding a ball of energy just in front of you. Now, if you can get your hands right up there without hunching your shoulders, fantastic. I can't. So that's where I'm going to be painting my nails. So get yourself into this position. Just take a moment to check that you're still nicely balanced and you're still comfortable with how you stand. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, I want you to dip very slightly on your left knee. And as you do, let your right arm uncurl. And then with the in-breath, everything just comes up to the center. Then do the same on the other side. Breathe out and dip. Make sure to keep your back straight as your arm uncurls. As you breathe in, just bring everything up towards the center and then do the same on the other side. And then we'll do one more move on each side. Breathe in, your hands come up to form the arch, then turn your palms out and just let your arms sweep down by your side as you breathe out. And as you breathe in, let your arms rise up to the top again. Never only move your arms up as far as you can easily get them, remembering to keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Doesn't matter whether you're making nice big circles with your hands, or whether all you're doing is a small one. The important thing is that you're doing what's right Mm. Breathe in, your arms float up, and as you breathe out, you float down by your side. And then the last time for this move, as you breathe out, let your hands float down into position in front of your abdomen with the palms up. And as you breathe in, turn from the waist to the left and let your left hand float out. As you breathe out, turn back to the front and bring the hands back in. Then do the same on the other side. And keep your hips and knees aligned. Engage the core abdominal muscles to make sure that you turn from the waist only. Breathe in, turn from the waist and let one hand float out. And as you breathe in, bring everything back into the center. And then last time for this move, you breathe out, bring everything back into the center. And then just let your hands float down by your side. Let them connect just for a moment, your fingers pointing down at the earth. And then just gently bring your hand into position, ready to balance your chin. As you breathe in, imagine feeling round the ball, and as you breathe out, imagine you push that ball underwater. Make this movement fairly small, take your hand no higher than your thumb. Breathe in, smooth around the ball, breathe out, and push that ball underwater. Then for the last time, breathe in, smooth around the ball. This time as you breathe out, let your hands just come to rest on your abdomen. And just for a moment, try to sense a connection with the earth beneath your feet and the sky above your head. Just let everything better. When you're ready, let your hands just gently float on the side. Bring the feet together and bow out as we bowed in. And then get yourself seated and comfortable, ready for our meditation. And as ever, I'd like to invite you to follow the sound of the singing bowl as it fades into silence. Within the silence, I'd like you to become very aware of the chair or the bed that you're on. Really focus your attention on where your body touches the bed or the chair. Feel the support that you get. Maybe imagine gravity pulling you in just a little bit deeper. And as you do, just let your shoulders relax a tiny bit. Then I'd like you to focus your attention onto your breath. I just want you to observe what happens as you breathe quite naturally and normally. Try to observe without judgment, accepting whatever is happening in this moment. Just notice everything that you notice as you breathe. What do you notice with every breath? Just let your attention rest with whatever comes most strongly to your attention. Now, mindfulness is all about noticing what your mind is doing. And it's quite likely that part of your mind is going to wander away from focusing on your breath. Maybe you'll get impatient. Maybe your mind will drift into a daydream, or you'll start thinking about something that's going to happen later today. And you know what? That's okay. Because to succeed in being mindful, you don't have to keep your mind clear or keep your mind focused on what I'm suggesting. You just need to notice what your mind is doing. And when you notice that your mind has wandered off, I just want you to congratulate yourself for noticing. Don't criticize yourself, because if your mind is thinking, it's doing what it's meant to do. And you have a normal human mind, and that's what normal human minds do. But when you notice that your mind has wandered away from focusing on your breath, Just gently lead it back to focusing on every in-breath and every out-breath. Because right here, right now, the only thing that you need to think about is just this breath coming in, just this breath going out, just this breath coming in, just this breath going out. What do you notice with each breath? Are you aware of air moving? Maybe as you breathe, you notice that when you breathe in, you breathe in cold air, and as you breathe out, it's warmer. Maybe you notice muscles moving. Maybe you can feel muscles in your chest moving in and out as you breathe. Maybe you're aware of muscles in your abdomen moving in and out as you breathe. Breathing is full of movement. But now, I'd like to invite you to focus your attention on that moment of stillness in between each breath. When your in-breath becomes an out-breath, or your out-breath becomes an in-breath. And just for a brief moment, everything is still. Don't hold your breath in any way, just try to notice that fractional moment when everything is still and calm. Maybe you can release other parts of the breath from your awareness and just become very aware of this moment of stillness. How do you feel within that stillness? As you breathe, maybe you could imagine that stillness spreads around the whole of your body. And with that stillness, there comes a calmness and a peace. After 4 or 5 gentle, easy breaths, that stillness is spread around the whole of your body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And I want you to try to hold the whole of your body in your awareness. Be aware of it being filled with that feeling of stillness and calmness, and how good that feels. Just enjoy that feeling for a few more breaths. And I'd like you once again to focus your attention on your breathing. And as you do, get into your mind the thoughts that anytime you need to recall this feeling, all you need to do is anchor your attention into your breath and into that moment of stillness, a moment that happens hundreds of times a day, whether you're aware of it or not. So now I'd like to invite you to let your attention start to spread outwards. Become aware once more of the touch of the bed or chair on your body. Become aware once more of the room you're in and the sounds both inside and outside this room. And I'd like to invite you to let the sound of a singing bowl bring you back to full awareness. But as you do, keep in your mind the idea and the intention that you can take this good feeling with you through the rest of your day. Once again, my apologies for the very slight interruption in the movement phase. I just wasn't sure that I was broadcasting properly. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found that nice and calming and relaxing. And as ever, if you have any requests for something that you'd like me to cover in next week's video, you know how to contact me. If you enjoy these video sessions and you know somebody else that you think might enjoy them, do please feel free to share them with that person. If you enjoy these video sessions and are thinking that maybe you would enjoy doing a little bit more of something like this, then please go to my Patreon page and sponsor me, because sponsors do get extra time with me each week. In the meantime, I hope you have a good day, whatever time that you're actually watching this, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you very much.